We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw, and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history, all with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
A contract that can hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder or retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
Wait, is she? Yeah, looking for the submission. Impressive display.
Stops the submission.
That was close. She'll take things into the ring.
Power slam. Good night.
Sent into the corner. Kicks right into the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner. Unloading. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract is suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya is a third-generation superstar. Women for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
And Tamina's confidence must be low after. That attack.
And Carmella proving out a pretty solid game plan here.
Victory is within reach now. She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
She counters it. Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. Full impact. And the boat struggling a bit to stay afloat there.
Yeah, Tamina just inflicted as much pain as possible and enjoyed it.
And look at this down back.
This is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pay? Her way to the top of the ladder.
Coming back from the outside now.
That's right, Carmella. Put them on there. You are the most beautiful woman in all of WWE. Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb the ladder at all.
Timely reversal on Lynch.
Oh, my goodness.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
What are they doing here? This is a good one. A figure four neckline.
outside.
Uh-oh.
That's a surprising move from her here.
Now it's Lynch. Oh, Mela counters.
That ladder's going to leave a mark.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime. What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank? Have to finish the job now. You have to get it totally unhooked.
Now Natalya sent to the outside with authority.
This one's heading to the outside.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand. Manages to slip out. The GOAT, Natalya, doing what she does best.
She's grabbing at the prize now.
Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Oh, right to the throat.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
A lot of damage taken on by Carmella.
I'm not sure how this will pan out. And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match. Running power slam!
Oh, boom! And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
Charlotte clearly not thinking much of her opponent right here. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
Crushing the knee here. Ooh, a heinous weight to the back.
Waistlock applied and
Angle German.
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Byron, we got the ladder. Center of the ring.
This is where you need to be. Oh, man.
Hands up, but can't quite grab it.
This is a risky play. It could be the only opportunity all match.
Tamina gets out of harm's way. Big boot.
Hooked up. Shin breaker. She's feeling every hit she's taken tonight.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. I'm getting dizzy just watching.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
From the top.
Corkscrew senton.
Becky Lynch has a hold of the arm, and the disarm her is locked in.
It's got to be a matter of seconds before we hear something pop.
Yeah.
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
Oh.
Front face lock applied. Has the leg. Swinging. Fisherman neck breaker.
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner.
All the way to the floor.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Incoming.
She's launched out of the ring. Flair thrown hard to the outside. Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
She's reaching for it.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
Tamina is so close to victory now. Could this be her moment? Coming back to her torso area. This could become a strategy.
And that was a nasty Samoan driver. with that sharp elbow.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target. From the middle low. Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied. This could be lights out. Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Center of the ring, carefully setting up the ladder. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Trying to reach it, trying to win.
Looks like scaling the ladder is the easy part of the job. Looking the prize is the big challenge.
Impact off the ladder.
Will it be a decision that ultimately pays off?
What power with an air slam. Get this back into the ring now. Oh, man. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Oh, there it is. It's got a cinched in to disarm her.
Just looking to do some damage. And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here.
Chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank.
Launched right out of the ring. Headed to the outside. And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. She's in place. Can she end this here?
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going. Is this it?
Here we go for the win.
Forcing her right out of the ring.
And now she's making it to the top rope here. From way up. Look at this. Now back to Becky Lynch. And the damage to the torso is just piling up.
Each blow to the midsection just compounding that pain.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoa drop.
Bringing the focus to the temple, hoping to disorient. Trying to put the ladder in the middle of the ring.
This is where you want it. Right place. Is this the right time?
Reaching for the prize.
Fans must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
This is her chance. She might win it right here, guys.
I think she might.
Now Natalya sent to the outside with authority.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Caught that in the first step.
Riding up the chest. Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
And it really looks like her skull is the intended target.
Tamina, she's thinking big.
From the heavens, splash from the top.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase? Has control of their opponent, delivers the fall-away slam. Hey, nice athleticism. Ooh.
A penny predicament, but it really doesn't matter. She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
With the ladder.
Ouch! And she's coming back to the ring now.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. Snap suplex. And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather. Becky connects. Lynch is feeling it. Has Charlotte square in her sights. Becky with a takedown, looking for the disarmer. Can she cinch it in?
The disarm her.
Might tap here. Now, and she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb. He's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Try not to fumble around too much here. The crowd is going.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jey his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jey ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jey are a tag team, they are
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel
prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos!
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
The goal is obtaining those tag team championships. Being on the same page will be vital in this one. The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain.
Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
The champ with the cover.
The early quick cover title.
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain, punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. Welcome. Ahead right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Delivering the suplex.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th Tag Team Championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Push! He's hurled out. and crashes down to the floor. And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Sliding back into the ring.
Oh, jarring uppercut. Oh, bang! Oh, nasty elbow. Another one.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
The Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing too.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the bootios and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the for the title.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
He's far from finished. Desperate knee buys him some time.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Xavier Woods up the turnbuckles. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Oh! So precise with the super kick. Boom!
Oh, man!
New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most...
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell. The New Day have just changed the champion into the pin. The challenger's able to kick out.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
And stays one step ahead.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Elbow drop.
Talking to Xavier, he told me that one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good.
This is beyond personal. Now, this is about putting the competition out of action. Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Uso top rope. Jimmy Uso splash. Innovative offense from the Usos could end it all right here. To dish out more punishment.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash! The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover! The Usos win the tag team titles!
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view.
Gentlemen, it's glow time!
I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home?
No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first... For the first time ever, we have a women's champ. Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi. And a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley. Perched up top.
Crashing to the floor.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
She's going up now, going up high.
Up high.
And completely missed the mark.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was...
From the top. You gotta be kidding me. That's gonna be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring. A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE. So this isn't necessarily the same Naomi the WWE Universe or... Oh, it's gonna happen!
All the way down to the floor.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed.
Back into the ring she goes. That'll turn your lights out. We've said it time and time again. Naomi, maybe the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on Asuka. Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied.
Submission locked in. Could this be it? Are we going to see a tap out?
Dangerous situation. Needs to find a way out fast. And she does. Great move.
And found the pin for the championship. She kicks out at one.
A truly impressive kick out this late. just have the quickness advantage over the champ. That could factor into this in a very big way when push comes to shove.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a 3-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back. Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
Oh, Enziguri. Byron, you've talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression. The way things were when she was hugging and smiling.
It's not about frustration, Saxton. It's about realization. Bayley realized she never got the respect that she deserves from the WWE Universe.
Oh, man.
Bayley left an opening for the count.
Oh, man, drop kick.
And Bayley is being humbled here.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Opponent on the apron, a precarious position here. Ouch! DDT'd into the canvas.
Being placed in the corner here.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Hurricanrana, ay Dios mío. On the top rope now. And here we go. Championships.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
If Bayley can just weather this storm, she'll be fine. Bayley connects with a right hand, draping her opponent.
How about a stunner over the middle rope?
She's choosing to leave the ring now.
Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape.
Returning back to the ring. Quick thinking from Naomi.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Naomi, feel the glow. Feel it, guys.
There it is. I'm feeling it.
Oh, Bayley's dreams about to end here in this match. Can she? And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Oh, man.
Naomi climbs the ropes to a split-legged moonsault.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Uh-oh, she could be setting up for a submission here.
Unmitigated demonstration of power.
Moving the spine in ways it wasn't meant to.
The core.
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Cover. No, we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the Wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.